I will say that I am an avid gamer, and if I was
Are you?
not, talking to you right now, I would be
You'd be gaming.
leveling up my guns on Call of Duty because Warzone 2 comes out tomorrow. Let me tell you how excited I am for that, man. Warzone 1 released over there in the right at the start. I mean, you want to talk about timing? Call of Duty franchise was down in the dumps. They came out with their battle royale called Warzone
Yeah.
right at the beginning of the March shutdown thing,
Oh yeah.
and
And
anyways,
it went nuts.
went
Because
nuts,
I was
man.
playing at that point, and I don't really play very much. You know what I mean? I bought a
See, that's
PlayStation 5 because I wanted to just
there you
continue to be,
go.
and I don't even play it anymore. Yeah.
And so all these people just pouring in. That's actually how I got my YouTube started. I first was like, you know what, I'm gonna stream some video games, and so I kind of got my webcam set up there. And anyways, it's gonna take so a couple of things. It's going to take, as you mentioned, a big franchise to put crypto on their back if you want to get mass adoption. You're not going to get mass adoption without the consoles. So PlayStation and Xbox is a must if you think that you're gonna get retail. The only thing that concerns me is that if you're gonna have NFTs and you're gonna have miners, because a lot of I don't mean ASICs. I'm talking about kids, people
Yeah.
under
Yeah.
the age of 18.
Yeah.
If you're buying and selling NFTs, turning a profit off of it, or let's just say, God forbid, one of your friends sells you an NFT skin and you end up using mom's credit card, you drop 5 G's to get the newest, coolest skin. And like that's irreversible on the blockchain because you know what I mean. This isn't
I didn't
Visa
think about that.
Mastercard where you can reverse the transaction or you just deny it. Like you know what I mean. Like
It's
what do you what?
over.
Do, yeah. So it's gonna be interesting how it plays out, but you can't deny the the amount of money, the amount of money that's in the ecosystem for in-game purchases between V-Bucks, Robux,
Oh yeah.
the CP token, which is the currency in Call of Duty's franchise. Also, you have Blizzard. It is insane, and it dwarfs a lot of countries' economies if you were to put it all together.
Oh yeah.
So the amount of money that's there, eventually it'll come over. It's just like I said, I don't know what that's gonna look like when it comes to people underage and spending money and losing value. I will say I did buy some skins on Call of Duty, for example, when it first came out. And it was something that was just limitedly released. And I have people always asking me when I play, like, "Hey, man, I've never seen that before. Where'd you get it?" And I know right now that if it was an NFT, it would be of a rare value and I'd be able to sell it. So, and then yeah, well, when this new Warzone comes out, I probably won't transfer over, which is kind of disappointing. And I know it would if it was an NFT.
Some interesting thoughts in the chat. But first of all, one of our boys, Biomex, has been saying hola, and I think he wants to get an hola from you.
Hola!
Thank you. There you go, Biomex. That was just for you, brother. And I want to touch this one first, and then I'm going to get Billy's super chat. So he said it'll be the day Sony and Microsoft build a miner into their consoles, and you use that token to play the game and do in-game transactions. Now, listen, I believe that will happen. That the
It's already
time
been done.
you said it's already
People,
being done.
yeah, they
Well,
were
no, people are
mining.
using they were using
Yeah,
the GPUs or whatever in
they're
to
they're
mine,
yeah,
right?
they're using the
Yeah,
Xboxes in the past
yeah.
to mine crypto,
I
but
forget. Yeah, I forget what a lot of people were mining, Raven coin and something. I had heard that, but I think what's being suggested there is that the game studios are saying, hey, we're gonna we're gonna allow you to mine. And
what
look at this. If they did that and you use their system and they took right, you're paying for the power. Let's say it's proof of work. You're paying for the power at your house. They take a fraction. I mean, think about how much people, this. Think with all that you work, think about how much also you probably play Call of Duty. Okay. But you know how people play Call of Duty, right? Think about the time invested in what they could do mining wise, possibly with some of these machines and how effective they are. I think that could be absolutely wild. And if they just took a fraction of a piece of those transactions for, giving you the miner as part of the game, I think that would be wild.